Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Mary and I am a digital nomad with my partner, and we've been traveling from one country to another and enjoying the places, and at the same time keeping an eye out for our budget. So for this video guys, I have here my laptop because I'm going to show you how much we spent while we were in Almaty, Kazakhstan. So for this video, I'll show you the real expenses in Almaty, Kazakhstan, including our food, accommodation, transportation, tours, and yes, even flight. Almaty is actually our first destination outside the Philippines when we started this journey way back last year in October. Alright guys, so for 18 days in Almaty, our total spending came out to be 1,755,185.32 tenge. So it's not in Philippine peso guys, but that's in tenge. So somewhere in this video, I'm gonna show you the equivalent of 1 tenge to Philippine peso. So in Philippine peso guys, what we spent for 18 days is around 207,304.39 pesos. But wait, if we remove the flight, our actual living expenses were only 104,895.97 for 18 days. So that's roughly about 5,800 pesos per day for 2 people. So that's including everything already. Alright, so first let's talk about food because this is always one of the biggest expenses. So for food guys, we spent around 316,209 tenge, which is about 37,332 pesos. So this includes eating out, local cafes, restaurants, and groceries. So food in Almaty is surprisingly affordable, especially if you mix the local food with home cooked meals. So for us guys, we love cooking at home because we love to buy items at the grocery store and try their local food as well. So that's why. And for our transportation, we spent around 54,455 tenge or 6,427 pesos. So this includes taxis and daily moving around the city such as bus and train. So public transportation in Almaty is actually cheap, and ride-hailing apps are very affordable compared to if you're traveling to Europe or in the US or in other nearby Asian countries such as Japan, Korea, and Taiwan. So for their train guys, we only pay about 14 peso per ride, and regardless of how far you go, that's the same amount that you pay for. And for tours and travels, we spent around 107,000 tenge or about 12,629 pesos. So this covers sightseeings, nature trips, and must-see spots around Almaty. And honestly guys, the scenery in Almaty was insane. It's actually one of the best nature experience that we were able to put ourselves into in the past 5 years of our relationship, and it's actually one of the most memorable trip that we had ever. Right? And the next guys, for shopping, we spent 19,900 peso, which is around 2,348 pesos. So this was actually mostly souvenirs and small personal items and nothing too crazy. So for communication, for SIM cards and data calls, we spent 10,000 tenge or about 1,180 pesos. And internet in Almaty guys is really very fast, reliable, and super affordable. It's so easy for us to download and upload videos, so it was really good, especially if you are uploading to YouTube or if you're working online. That it was really such a very convenient aspect of the trip. So now let's talk about accommodation. So for accommodation, we spent 341,024.57 tenge, which is roughly around 40,255 pesos for 18 days. That's roughly around 2,200 peso per night. And we stayed somewhere comfortable, safe, and well located Airbnb. So for this travel guys, we actually transferred to 3 different locations, but if you actually just stay in one location for straight 18 days, the price might probably be lower than 2,200 peso per night. But for us, we decided to transfer from one Airbnb to another because we wanted to experience different places in Almaty. So, yep. And for such a beautiful city, it's actually a steal already, right? For 2,200 peso per night. All right, and guys, this one, our flight. So we spent about 867,597.88, or about 102,408 pesos. And the reason for this is because we already included our flight from Cagayan de Oro City to Manila, which is because we don't live we don't live in the northern part of the Philippines, we live in the south, so we have to fly. So that already includes our flight from CDO to Manila, and then Manila to Hong Kong to Kuala Lumpur, and then to Almaty. So that's why it's about 102,000 peso, and that actually consumed half of our budget already, right? So, and for miscellaneous expenses, we spent 40,000 tenge, or about 4,721 pesos. So this includes unexpected expenses, small fees, and random purchases. So it's not actually a crazy amount of money. So yes, that's it. And so for final thoughts, if you ask me, is Almaty expensive? Honestly, guys, no. Because while we were there, we found out that the prices for groceries, transportation, food, and then even like rental, not really very not crazy expensive. It's something that you can actually afford. So for us, coming from the Philippines, items in is actually not that far from what we are actually paying way back in the Philippines. So it's actually manageable for us. So if you find this budget breakdown helpful, please like, follow, and subscribe to our videos for more budget in the future. And if you're curious about affordable countries for digital nomads, this channel might be the right one.